breaking down.
Hello. Welcome to an episode of Born Offside. I'm here with my regular right-hand man, OLANTEKKERS. How you doing?
Yeah, no, I'm good, man. Claudes has taken the week off or whatever, so we have to sub him in, sub out.
And he's having a great time. He's in England. He's going to loads of football matches, one of which he went to we're going to talk about this morning. But in my spot today, I couldn't think of anyone better. The host of Let's Trot, former NRL player, Josh Mansour. How you doing?
I am very good. It's good to be back. I'm just keeping this side warm for you, just for this week.
Thank you so much. So let's just quickly dive into Let's Trot because you are now the host of a podcast. This is the first time you've done that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Just threw myself in the deep end. You know, obviously being on the opposite side, this side, just getting interviewed on the shows quite regularly, and approached Jay, the owner of Shoe Grab, part owner of Let's Trot Apparel, and just kind of tossed up the idea about starting a show, starting a podcast, and it all happened really quick. I think we had this discussion probably 4 weeks before the semi-finals, and that was the first week we wanted to kind of drop our first episode, and we did. It all worked out, and it's an awesome journey to be a part of, and it's awesome to to see you every single week and work alongside you.
It's a lot of fun to work on the show, so I'm producing that with you, and we've got some great people that have come on so far, some even better ones to come. We won't give anything away.
No exclusives just yet. Maybe
when am I getting an invite? What's going on?
Yeah,
you want an invite?
Yeah, you get me on with someone else.
When you had Mitch Moses on,
that would have been.
He said to me, he's like, "Why wasn't I?
Why wasn't I
invited?
The para. You know what I mean?
Two together.
Damn it, man.
There's
plenty.
What's your dream, collab for that? Who would you like to?
Let's Trot?
Yeah, if you were on Let's Trot, who would you love to be on with?
I would have. Trial Mate would have been a good one, but you guys already had him. Probably. Have you had Cleary yet?
You want to be on Cleary's episode?
Yeah, because I reckon I'll just throw him some stuff just to see if I can get some shit out of him.
Well, that's the exclusive right there. We do have Cleary coming in the next couple of weeks. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, wait, hold on me. I'm there. I'm there.
I'll send you the invite.
Get me in with Cleary because I want to ask him about Mary Fowler.
Not if I ask him first.
I want to ask him anything that the fans want to know. You know what I mean? You can come at it from the professional side, and I'll just be like, "Yo, Cleary, what's going on with Mary and that?"
Man, you know how many people ever asked me for this?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm sealed.
Things because when they were first spotted together, got a little bit of inside knowledge on it too, and I didn't know if it had legs or not, but turns out
it does.
It's got legs.
So which photo are you talking about?
The Adidas photo.
Oh, the Adidas photo,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, so you've seen another photo.
Yeah, well, there's been heaps surfacing. Daily Mail's everywhere apparently these days, especially when they're kind of cuddling up in Perth. That was pretty cute.
Yeah, that was cute. Anyway.
We'll see.
I'm happy for them.
We are very happy for them.
Let's move off Cleary now. And just quickly, I want to ask you about announcing your retirement. This is obviously something that we see a lot of in the sports space. It's not an easy decision to make. Tell us a little bit about that.
Very tough, very, very tough. I've been playing the sport since the age of 10, so 23 consecutive years and playing 12 years professionally. So it wasn't an easy decision to come to. I think just coming to the moment was probably the hardest part. It's actually done in this very room. You were there, my wife was there, Shabs, and the camera. And it was very hard to come to kind of terms with it, but I've had a hell of a ride. It's been such an amazing journey, and not many people can actually say that they live their passion throughout their life. And, I'll never forget it. When I was 10 years old, my first ever training session, I wanted to be an NRL player. I had this thing, like this light bulb in my head, and this thing just grow inside me, and I just wanted to kind of, live out that dream. And I was very lucky. It wasn't the smoothest kind of journey leading up to the NRL, but you know what? I just stuck at it, and very fortunate enough to have a great career.
Yeah, and I think so many exciting things to come for you as well, which is awesome. Yeah. And, of course, coming on Born Offside, it's up there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
that's why I'm here again.
All right, let's jump into some of these results over the weekend. Now, I mentioned before, Claudes was at one of these games. He went to City versus Spurs at the Etihad. What a game to be at.
Claudes was there, but so was Sasso. I'm not saying anything.
Yeah,
but if you want to put two and two together,
you are saying something. Spill the beans.
Well, I don't know. Is that just a coincidence, producer Shabs?
When's he back?
I think he's back maybe next week. Maybe.
Yeah, next week. I think we've got one more episode without him and then he's back.
But they didn't tag each other. So
I don't know. Let's jump into what happened at the game.
Moving on.
I love the way Cat moves on swiftly.
Look, I think we've all agreed that whether you're a Spurs fan or not, you're always going to back Ange. You said it before. You love Ange.
I do love Ange.
And you're wearing an Arsenal
It
kit.
hurts to say
So
it.
you got to be pretty careful what you say.
Exactly.
But this is a great result for them.
Massive.
3-3.
Yep.
I mean, it was a lot of back and forth. We saw City had multiple opportunities to kind of win it, but they didn't.
Haaland was a little big miss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let's
Didn't
talk about that because we saw his Twitter post saying WTF.
Yeah.
And then there's also all these reports coming out now that, we know he wasn't happy. You could see it on his face. He's very animated.
Yeah, very
What were
emotional.
your thoughts on that?
I thought the ref was looking back, when I just saw the photo, I thought, wow, like the refs that made an absolute howler on this. Like Jack Grealish was away on goal, should have played advantage, but he did call it back earlier. So I think a bit, obviously there was a lot on the line in that game. There was a lot of emotions riding on this game, and I think it was the right decision in the end, to be honest.
Interesting.
Was it the right decision? What do you think, Kat? So what was the deal? Like the advantage was played too long?
Yeah. So basically the Grealish was about to get the ball
For an advantage.
Yeah.
I saw
And
that.
the whistle was blown and all
Yeah.
that and whatever. And because of what it could have been
Yeah.
for on Grealish's side. I think I kind of agree with you in that like the ref look, at the end of the day, I think this happens every week. It's so hard to agree with everything that the ref does, but it made the game more interesting.
Can I say I hate to be a ref. Like they
Oh,
are
in this day and age,
they're
it'd be-
probably the most scrutinized people out there in the sporting world.
Yeah.
Hey, they get a lot of money though.
Yeah, they do get a lot of money.
Yeah.
They do.
They're on some cash.
There is a lot of heat around the referees right now.
But yeah, it is a
the
lot.
decisions that they're making. I mean, De Zerbi came out and said very off the cuff that he does not like 80% of English referees.
Yeah.
Why is that?
English refs are like
He-
they're not really.
So in a Brighton press conference, he'd come out and said that very honestly. I don't like 80% of English referees, and he got in trouble for saying
Fine.
that.
That's a
Yeah,
fine.
that's
Yeah.
a fine.
Yeah,
But
they
you know
fine
what?
if you
He's a
speak out too
passionate
badly
Italian
against them.
who said his piece, but I think he's echoing what a lot of people are feeling right now. There is a lot of. Could you say that we don't trust the refs at the moment?
I think we got to give them some leeway, a little bit, because it is a tough job, and someone's got to do it at the end of the day. But I just think there's just certain decisions that we're always going to question. We're always going to have discussions about, and that's football at the end of the day.
Well, it's in VAR now.
Yeah.
So that's kind of definitely muddied the waters in terms of the decision making. And
Yeah.
I think it's good for the game going forward, but the offside part of that is the decision making. It goes back and forth, and who's held accountable in that sense?
The VAR or the guys in the booth at the VAR or the ref on the field. It's like who's
making
says the
decisions?
out and out. Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, well, the PGMOL, which look after the referees in England, are trying to fast track 12 former players to become referees. Like,
like
that's
that
how
would
badly
be-
they're
I like
searching
that.
for.
I like that.
I like that though.
Yeah.
I think could you imagine like Drogba or someone just reffing like on Arsenal, like Chelsea or something like that?
Yeah,
That'd be
Touré.
hilarious.
I
That'd be
mean-
they should get like a well-recognized ex-footballer to be ref.
It would be so hard for people to not call them biased, though.
No, but say they weren't biased to each team. You know what I mean? They didn't play for each
Okay.
team. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Something
Okay.
like
It'd
that.
have to be that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Drogba doing like a Luton,
Yeah,
Brentford. That's fine.
something like that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Team that they didn't play for, they can't ref. But I think that'd be good. I reckon that'd be good for the game. I reckon they get less stick.
Yeah, no, it's true. And I think there's definitely value in them having played and understanding the game a little bit
Without
more.
a doubt.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. Well, there's your boys too. Beat Wolves 2-0.
Arsenal,
Did you catch that game?
I did. I
Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, great game, gritty game. Obviously, Wolves are a bit of a stubborn team to play against
Yeah.
as of late. But
They're almost the Portuguese national team.
oh no,
Pretty much.
oh no. So I do have a soft side
You
to
got a
them.
Portuguese passport, you can get a tryout for Wolves. That's how it runs, you know?
100%. But yeah, no, it was a good game. It was a good win. Obviously, being on the top of the ladder now, like we're definitely the 100, and we're in a good position last year on the top of the ladder, and hopefully that we stay consistent. But yeah, we're in a good spot at the moment.
Yeah. And I think if Arsenal can keep doing what they're doing, it's looking good because City are the ones that are, they're conceding a lot more goals than they were before, and there seems to be some changes going on there.
Well,
So
they're not as lethal up front anymore. Like obviously Haaland has had a few misses this year, and last year he'd take every single chance. He was just scoring for fun.
yeah.
Still
But
early days.
It's still City though.
Yeah.
It's exactly. They're always going to be a
That's the
threat.
bottom line. It's still
They're not
City.
going away. They're not going away. But
No.
you see Liverpool now as well. They're firing on all cylinders. They're
It's
very
like
lucky.
you knew I was going to bring them up.
Very
Is that where
lucky
you're
this
going next?
morning.
Yeah. Yeah. Source came in pretty passionate about that result.
really?
Saying that they're very lucky. Look,
We're gonna have to talk about Trent, man.
okay.
We are. We are.
So, what are your thoughts on Trent?
I've had an epiphany, and I've just gone like, he is that guy. But he's
so from
that guy.
last week,
I know, but I've seen his goal compilation, right? And it looks like the goal compilation from a centre mid, so an attacking mid. It looks like a striker. Like the goals that he scores
He's taking the piss.
should not be scored by a right back. It doesn't make sense to me. So it's like what he does attacking wise, I can forgive the defensive side. I can forgive it now because he adds so much going forward. I'm just like, you know what? That's him. He's like he's basically like the Roberto Carlos of this gen in terms of going forward and scoring goals. Not,
yeah.
do you know what I mean?
That's a fair point.
And I mean, beautiful goals. He doesn't just score a goal. He scores a beautiful goal.
And I was Reece James, so I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
Beckham-esque. The new Predators as well.
Preds as well.
Simon Vadadas.
I want to know how much he's being paid every time he posts.
Scores in the
posts,
Preds,
yeah.
and scores in them and posts in
Because
the
you
Preds.
know he's making bank off
Yeah,
those
he is,
goals.
he is. He is.
It's
He
really
is.
cool. No, look, I do agree with you that he's a bit leaky defensively, but those goals are too good. I think just move him up into the midfield and get another defender in there for us.
Well, who would you go?
Oof.
You got good defenders, like decent.
You got that Greek defender?
Tsimikas.
yeah.
Yeah, he's solid.
He's solid. He goes
Yeah.
all right. Well, who you got in midfield?
Even
at the moment?
a bit off track, but the caliber of the goals scored in the Liverpool game,
Unreal.
they were all bangers.
Yeah.
I was waiting for a normal goal. So what the hell is going on here? They were
Isn't that
all like
crazy?
smashes, top bins. Even Trent's last minute finish was a good finish. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. But all the while conceding 3 goals to Fulham. Like, make it make sense. I don't know. I don't always know what's going on. But speaking of not knowing what's going on, Chelsea did get a win
We did.
against Brighton.
Come on, the boys.
Yeah.
A win is a win.
But 2 yellows for Conor Gallagher.
Yeah.
And I don't know about that second one.
Yeah, it was very iffy for me. I was like, you could have not given it.
Yeah.
It's borderline.
Was that consecutive weeks that your captain got sent off?
Yeah, I mean, we've got no leaders in that team. Reece James is
Yeah.
he's in and off. He's out. Someone else is in. Honestly, the front line, I don't even know what's going on.
I feel like Chelsea's going through a bit of a transition period, like what Arsenal did a few
Oh
years
yeah,
back.
no. We've all accepted that. It's
Oh, yeah, and they're
probably
getting
gonna
a lot younger like Arsenal
Correct.
as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good maybe 4 to 5 years, maybe. I'm just sitting back and just enjoying the
You're
roller
just straight
coaster.
up sitting back at the
I'm
moment.
just a real call it.
Do you feel like the owner plays a massive part in that with
Oh,
Abramovich gone?
Yeah, 100%. It's just it's a different culture now. It's a different, he's pretty much just gone. He's approached it the American way and gone like, here are all the players, just deal with them. Do you know what I mean? He's not gone like, what do you actually need? Even the previous manager, Graham Potter, he just gave him a bunch of players and said, deal something with these players.
That's wild.
He didn't even say like, build your own system. These are the players. Every single player that Pep signs, he's not giving it.
No.
He wants he goes out and buys that
He's very
specific player.
meticulous.
Do you know what I
That's
mean?
what's
So
him.
they just signed a bunch of players, and I don't know. It just it's not really didn't really work out. But we just got to give it time now.
It goes to show, though, how good a manager like Pep is in terms of not only scouting the talent, but making it fit your system. You can't be handed all these big names and it necessarily mean success is written in the stars. Like you have to make it work for you.
Yeah.
And a team that's not really working really well at the moment is Manchester United,
Ooh.
who lost 1-0 to Newcastle.
I can always feel a bit better about myself when I look
Yeah.
at United. I can go, Chelsea, we're going through it, but United, you've been going through it for a couple of years now.
And their fans are real quiet
Do
when
you know
they're
what I
losing,
mean?
aren't
Very,
they?
very quiet. This is,
Yeah.
I don't even know this Ten Hag era is, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know either.
But you know what? It could actually get worse for United
How?
because something happened recently.
Happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
scandal?
Manchester United they're under investigation
For
Scandal.
for reportedly serving raw chicken at Old Trafford.
I've copped salmonella before.
Oh my God! I
have-
saw something about this, and then someone quote tweeted it with the Evra, the chef. Have you seen that video of Evra when he's like feeling out the chicken? He's like massaging the chicken. That's it. Everyone was the chef. I was in.
That's wild.
Gold.
That's wild.
That's way better than anything I was gonna say. Yeah.
Back to that. Salmonella's no joke.
Oh, it's no joke.
I've never had it before.
Oh, hey, knock on wood.
I've got
wherever you can
African
find it.
stomach though, so we're just, I've ate chicken that's been out for a while and just been like, good.
Nothing phased you.
Yeah.
Note to self: don't eat chicken made by you.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not.
But
Yeah.
anyway, it's
Or
under
Patrice Evra.
investigation
At the training ground or like at the stadium?
at Old Trafford at the stadium.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
I ate dinner at Old Trafford last year. And
Here we
I
go.
go with the steak. So
Okay.
A little raw is okay.
A little.
Yeah,
That's
Red.
fine. We don't
Little bit
mind
bloody.
that. Yeah, and the club hasn't commented on it. Obviously, they've got bigger fish to fry right now,
Yes, they do.
bigger chicken to cook.
I love
I'm
what,
so sorry. I
I
had
love
to
what
do
you
that.
did there.
I'm so sorry.
But in terms of the team, I don't know. Marcus Rashford looks like a different player. Even him in a United and England shirt look like two different players.
Isn't that crazy? Hey, like the difference between the national, like the way they represent themselves. Stand up
I think
differently.
he came off the bench, and when he got subbed off, there was a clip of him saying, like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like someone was miming it. That's what he said.
Oh, shit.
He doesn't look happy. Even Onana, they brought in. He 1 week they're hailing him, the next minute they're smashing him. He's giving away 3 goals. It's just a lot going on at the moment, man.
We don't want to keep beating up on Man United.
No.
But what are the positives about him?
They got what's his name? Shabsy, do you know the centre mid?
Bruno Fernandes?
No, there's a young guy.
A new guy that they got.
He's a black guy, 17
Oh, wow.
or 18. It begins with an M, but people were raving about him. Yeah, Malacia. That guy, I think he's going to
Where did they sign him from?
I think he's from the academy.
Oh, wow.
But it wasn't this week's performance. It was last week's performance that he did. Came in as a 17-year-old and basically like bossed the whole midfield.
Big club like that too.
Yeah, and people are basically saying he's going to be like the next biggest thing. No one's seen anything, almost like a Jude Bellingham-esque performance. But that's the only positive at the moment for United is this guy playing better than all the other centre mids.
The other.
Oh,
Kobe
is that the one?
Kobe Mayanu.
Manu.
Close.
Yeah, the young
We're
one.
close.
Close.
Good name for your shirt.
Yeah, Kobe. R.I.P.
So we mentioned earlier kind of those offside celebrations and whatnot. This is something that comes up a lot as well. When you play a rival team, how much can you celebrate when you came from that team? So we were talking about Joao Felix, scored for Barca against Atletico Madrid, celebrated.
I don't think he should have celebrated.
I don't think so either.
He was made at Atletico. Like that's who.
It's different. It's
do you know what
so
I mean?
different
Yeah,
to
well,
them letting you go
Benfica
like that.
product. He went to Atletico.
But
obviously-
Atletico is where we burst onto the scene and we know who, like the whole world knew who he was. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You'd feel some sort of attachment. But again, I think it also depends on how the player leaves the club. If they feel they were hard done by, then they're like, "Fuck you."
I think he was.
Yeah.
I think he was. There were reports in the media that he wasn't really happy with the treatment he was receiving at Atletico towards the back end of his career.
You've got to wonder, don't you?
I feel like he and last season as well. I'm pretty sure he was benched for a
he
major,
was benched.
yeah, a lot of games. So I don't know. if
Would-
that's-
have you done it before?
no way. I can't.
So
no.
let's frame it. When you've moved to Souths that first game against Penrith,
Oh, it was difficult.
how do you tread around that?
It, like for me, I was at Penrith for 9 seasons, so like,
That's a long
like that's a
time.
quarter of my life, and I've got a really good relationship with everyone out there. Like most of those boys, there are really close mates of mine. So for me, I definitely wouldn't celebrate. I definitely, out of respect, especially for the fans as well that have supported me for most of my life. Like,
Yeah.
I just if I scored, just put it down and just walk off. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
that
better
old
too.
one.
You don't want to. It's just distasteful, right?
Yeah.
Especially
I
if
think
you
so.
had a good experience at the club. I can understand if they,
Something definitely is, the way he celebrated.
Something happened
suggests
for
that-
sure.
yeah, there's some
for
tea
sure.
there. Hopefully, we'll find out what it is as well.
Hopefully.
Now, speaking of onside, offside, that's what we do here.
That's
I've
it.
got a little situation that I want to run by you guys, and
Let's
we'll
go.
see
Fire
how
away.
you feel about it. So this is obviously in the international space. We've got Neymar and his partner Bruna. They've called it quits, but it's only a month and a half after giving birth to their daughter. Now, Source, you've got some kids, all right? We don't have kids. I don't have
Why is
kids.
she dirty?
You've got some kids. You've got some kids.
How do you feel about that shit?
Now, well, I don't have a kid and you don't have a kid that you know about. So I
Wait,
thought
whoa, why the shades that I know about? God damn. I don't think I got any mini Olands running around. But yeah.
it's fun to be Claudes. What are your thoughts on this? Leaving your baby mama
You can't do that, man.
just months into parenthood.
Okay, but we don't know what's going on.
Can I say, I didn't even know he had a missus.
Same, exactly.
You didn't know about Bruno?
No,
I had no
I
idea.
just
How long
know
have they been
about
dating
him and
for?
his.
They've been
his-
together for quite a long time. But it does say here that the couple concluded their love story was full of ups and downs.
What love story isn't full of ups and downs?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I
Speaking to a
mean,
professional,
Exactly.
we don't know the ins and outs. Maybe they were close to breaking up before she got pregnant, and they were just like,
Can I
"Oh, we'll
say-
try and stick it out."
It had to be something big
Mm.
for him
Yeah.
to leave. Or maybe did she leave?
Well, she posted on her Instagram that the relationship was over. So it sounded mutual to me. But what are you going to say on Instagram, right? It's so public. Like, you're just telling people,
Can we
like,
see what she looks like again? What's her name? I
Bruna.
just want to have a look. Okay, she needs a baby dad.
Oh,
What's her name? What's her name?
Bruna.
did they have a
How do
boy?
you spell it?
Did they have a
B-R-U-N-A.
son or a daughter?
I
think a daughter.
N-A.
Yeah, their daughter.
And he's over in Saudi
Damn,
Arabia right now,
9.3
right?
million. Wow. She literally, wow, that's crazy. That's
You gotta-
crazy.
I'm
You
sure a
sh-
few
can I
people
have
are
a look?
also
Can I-
looking
can I-
this up right now.
Yeah,
have a
she's
look,
literally got all pictures of the kids.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's like she's a new mum or something.
Yeah,
She's Brazilian, right? I'm assuming?
Yeah.
yeah, she must be.
Yeah. I did not know these two were dating at all.
Yeah.
At all.
It's been a while.
Has he posted her before?
Well,
I think so.
she hasn't. There's not many photos of him. Interesting.
Very interesting.
We need to do a little bit of background check.
Yeah, we need to get it. Yep.
Because I just know he had a weird relationship with his, was it sister or something?
Oh,
like
don't say that.
that? He had.
His
Everyone knows that
sister.
Shabzy. Am I wrong or am I right?
I love how you keep asking Shabzy today.
Because I know I'm not going crazy here. Claudes would confirm. Yes, he always gets a whenever
That's because
whenever
her
it's his
birthday's
birth-
around Carnival. He goes
no,
to
no, no, no.
Carnival.
Whenever it's his sister's birthday, he's always injured, and he's been injured that time for like 9 seasons in a row, some shit like that.
Really?
Every
That's
time.
a thing.
It is actually a thing, yes.
So I'm
That he
not going-
takes
sus.
I'm
the
not
same
crazy.
time off every season.
every season. He's injured.
Yeah.
He's injured.
But why has that got to mean that he has a weird relationship with his sister?
Because it's his sister's birthday that he takes off. Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. Anyway.
I'm just saying.
I
I'm
don't
just
really
saying
want to
what I've
like.
heard.
Back to your question. Offside.
Okay. Thank you.
I
for
love we
bringing
got
us
there
back.
eventually.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing us back. I can tell that you do this.
A little
I
bit.
can tell.
A little bit.
All right, now I've got a really funny story, and you might have heard about it. Did you see what happened at the Euros draw?
No.
Oh my goodness!
Euros
You wait
draw.
for this.
Scandalous.
No.
Cello
So
mentioned something
the draw
about it.
was interrupted by sex noises playing inside the hall on
did
Saturday
someone get
evening.
one of
This is
those-
happening quite a
They
bit.
Did
went
someone get one of
on.
those videos when it goes?
It's happened to me that many
They
times.
went on for 10 minutes
10?
during the
10?
draw, and the source could not be identified until the end of the draw. Now, if you watch the clip, there's a moment where the sound actually stops, and whoever was doing the announcing goes, "The noises have now ended," or something like that, because everyone in the hall could hear it. You could
Could
see
you hear it on TV?
Yes, yes, you
Oh
could.
my
So as the
God.
balls were drawn in Hamburg, Germany, a snippet from the viral clip started to play.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
that'd be
and so this
hilarious.
actually did happen at a previous draw as well, and it turns out the source was the same. But can we? I mean, what the
that
hell?
takes a lot of like work to do that.
Yeah,
10 minutes is a long time.
Yeah,
10 minutes.
these
is long.
these hackers these days they're different.
They're different. It's
love
creative.
it.
So was a hacker or was it some?
It must have
Yeah,
been.
so it was a hacker who had placed a phone in the hall prior to the draw, and
See
then
what I'm saying?
did it
This is
from
like
home.
this is like
He'd
a
called the
Italian
phone.
job. This is like, you know what I mean? Like he's
Yeah.
gone in, he's planned it all, he's come out, you know what I mean? Like this
Yeah.
is it's crazy.
It's actually crazy.
Do you know what the sound was coming from? Like,
Someone's phone.
It was a ringtone.
oh, so it's a ringtone.
It was a ringtone. So they'd left the phone in the hall.
And
It
they
was a
just
ringtone,
rang-
and he just called. He's watching it on TV, and
He
he's
just called
ringing it.
Oh my god, legendary stuff. Hats off to you. That's banner.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
I love it.
That's full on.
I would love to be in a room sometimes when things like that happen.
I'll piss
Like,
myself
just to
laughing.
see.
Live.
And
That's
because
the
the
good thing about it.
presenters were laughing a little bit too. Like there was nothing. You couldn't not laugh
Mm.
in that scenario. But anyway, it's Euros. You could have very well shown up in a Portuguese jersey. You did choose Arsenal, and that's fine. That makes sense as well. But have you had a chance to look at these groups? Because I'm going to run you through the groups, and we'll give a bit of a prediction.
Portugal with Turkey that's how you pronounce it.
Oh, I love that you
Turkey.
said Turkey.
Yeah, and
Czechia.
Czechs.
Yeah, and playoff of winner of Group
Solid.
C.
Oh, okay, it's a solid group for us.
Yep.
I like my chances. Our chances to go to the next round, but again, you don't know what's going to happen.
The GOAT debate will come back up. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
This
Well, I was going to ask
Euros.
you if Ronaldo,
That's what I'm
if
saying.
Portugal win with Ronaldo at the helm,
if Ronaldo has a good Euros or whatever,
what does this mean?
It's going to come back up again.
I think it's a double-edged sword with Ronaldo, right? So
Yeah.
whenever he plays, he takes that team to another level, just with his aura and his presence, and they definitely play with a lot more confidence. I think when he leaves, I think everyone just have to up their game anyway.
Yeah.
So I think it's not really a bad situation to be in for Portugal.
no way.
So
As long as he's fit, he's going to be on the Portugal national team.
how old is Ronaldo now? 38?
Oh, yeah, 38, almost 40.
Is that crazy?
Like, yeah, and he's still scoring bangers. Like even in the Saudi league, if you look at his goals that he's actually scored, they're disgusting. Left foot, right foot. Like he's actually scoring really good goals.
If anything, he's scoring just as beautifully as he was years ago.
Yeah,
He doesn't age.
It's crazy.
He's
I'd
just
love,
a
you know
goal
how he
scorer.
did that test years ago to see what his physical age was?
Yeah, what was it
And he
again?
got 21 or something, and he was 33 or
Must be
34
drinking
at the
unicorn
time.
blood or something.
Yeah. Is that what it is, unicorn blood?
I need that. Give it to me.
Yeah, I'll take a little
Likewise.
bit of
Take
that.
a
I'm not
couple
gonna
years
lie.
off of me. Sure.
We both need it. We both need it. Getting
That
old.
is-
All right, so Group A is Germany, Scotland, Hungary, and Switzerland. Who do we think will top
Bit of a
that
dead
group?
group, to be honest.
Go again.
Germany, Scotland, Hungary, Switzerland.
I think. Well,
Swiss?
Germany are in a mess at the moment. Isn't
Yeah,
They?
I think it's Swiss. Swiss have been playing
think
pretty
it's
good.
Swiss?
Or maybe Scotland.
Scotland?
Don't sleep on the Scots. A
Bit of
couple
Andy
ballers in
Robertson
Where is the Euro?
in Germany.
It is in Germany.
Yeah.
Oh, Germany
well, you got to
get out of the
remember
group.
that
Yeah,
too.
Germany
It's a
then.
They have to
German.
get out of that
case,
group.
Yeah, you have to. oh.
Yeah, maybe that
tournament.
will rejuvenate them because they're in a mess at the
Yeah.
moment.
Now, Group B, Group of Death, 100%.
Who?
Spain, Croatia, Italy, Albania.
Oh,
Group of Death for the Italians.
Yeah.
They're going to
Yes.
struggle, I think, with this
Ooh,
one.
that's a solid group.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
a solid group. Can I say Albania's been playing pretty good?
I
Yeah.
haven't really
Albania's
dived
been
into
playing pretty good.
Albania.
Well, you have to think the Spanish are the favourites in that group.
Yes.
But Spain have
And-
been pretty weak lately. Like, you know, they weren't they going through like that transition period where everyone left? You
They
know,
were,
and
but
they're getting all the new
I think what
guns
the
in now.
Italians love though, they love being the underdog. So don't rule them out.
Claudes will be flying that flag pretty heavy, won't
Yes,
he?
Oh,
it
you'd
will
think
be.
so.
Yes,
You'd
it
think
will
so.
be.
Group C, Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia, England. I mean,
England.
England. They
Yeah,
got
boys.
themselves a decent group.
Yeah, we've got
Yeah.
we've got a good group. We'll get out of that group.
You're happy with that?
I'm happy with that.
And then Group D, we've got Netherlands, Austria, and France in the same group. The France-Netherlands would be a
Ooh,
great
France,
game.
Would
that's
be a
going to be
good
a
game.
great game. But Netherlands are a little bit weird. Like they'll have good names, but they'll just never.
They don't.
They
quite-
don't all play.
They
I don't know.
recently
They just-
haven't
I feel like
been
they
that
just don't like
impressive.
each other.
Has Van Dijk been going? Like,
Horrible, really.
Okay.
He's not been the Van Dijk that
First
we know.
of all,
yeah.
And I'm the biggest Van Dijk supporter. His aura's left
you're not
him.
a big Van Dijk supporter. You just took his name.
I was come
big
on.
Verge.
Yeah, but come on, I was the biggest Van Dijk like advocate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Well-
I think his aura's left him. And
I do
that's
agree with that.
Had such an impact on how people play against him.
Who's his
Yeah.
centre back partner? Is it Kanate or is it?
It's always
Matip?
changing.
In
Liverpool,
Liverpool,
yeah.
yeah, it's Matip. Well, he
Matip
plays with
will
both.
Yeah.
Both.
But yeah, I think since the aura left and people saw like, oh, this guy can get turned inside out.
We had
I
to-
think he
After the
definitely
ACL.
lost his. Yeah, he was at that certain level of untouchable, and people realized he was very much
I think
touchable.
after the ACL, maybe we can
Yeah.
blame on the ACL. Has never really been the same.
But to play that level consistently.
Yeah, oh
far
my
out,
goodness.
like, especially like Haaland as well, like we were talking about before, like
Yeah.
that season he had last season.
Yeah, I know.
Can he replicate that or even better it? Far out. I
Yeah,
don't
when
know.
you set the bar that high
Yeah.
so early on, and it's what we'll see with Bellingham too, like whether or not he can back it up in a second season and actually perform at that level, because
Consistently.
it doesn't look real.
Yeah.
It,
It's
and
very
I'm
hard.
sure for you as well, coming from an athletic background,
Yeah.
being able to perform like that week in, week out, you can't underestimate how difficult that actually is.
It is definitely. There's a lot of expectation. The pressure is different. You definitely looked at more from opposition teams
Yeah.
as well. So the strengths that you had that season, you have to adapt and change the
Because
following
people
season.
know what your
You
strengths
get
are.
found out.
Yeah.
You get
People
found
know
out.
exactly what
you
to
gotta
do
change
with
your
you.
game dramatically. And that's where you see the best players like in the league. Like you look at Messi, you look at Ronaldo. They got left foot, right foot. Like they just constantly got so many strengths to their game, and that's what separates them from the rest.
That's it. No, it's a great point, and that's what keeps them performing at that level because their opposition doesn't know what to expect from them. Group E is Belgium, Slovakia, Romania.
Belgium, Slovakia, Romania.
I mean, Belgium have not performed very well at all.
Yeah, been up and down. Lukaku, is he gonna
Who
play?
knows?
He's
You'd
been firing
think so.
for Roma, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been
Yeah,
flying.
yeah.
He's been flying. And he's set the record for Belgium at the moment, doesn't he? He holds the record for most goals scored.
Most goals scored. And I think that's not just for Belgium. Like, I think all international top goal scorers. He's up there, definitely.
Claudes
He's up
said.
there.
And is KDB going to be back?
Sure.
I hope so by then.
Oh.
Well, they lost. Who's their manager now? Roberto Martinez is the Portugal manager.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not
question
sure.
marks when he signed for Portugal. I was looking in the comments, went for a little bit of dive, and it wasn't
People
real
weren't
positive.
confident.
No, it wasn't real positive. But look at them; they passed through flying colours.
Koeman.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not a fan.
We'll see. But
Okay,
anyway,
simple.
I just love. I mean, I love international football, so hopefully it'll be a good summer.
Anything can happen.
Yeah,
Goals.
I think so too. And so obviously Group F is then your boys, Portugal, Turkey, Czechia, and then the playoff winners as well.
And
so
who are the playoffs? Do you know with that game?
well, that will be Group C.
Oh.
So it could be England.
Ooh, Portugal,
could be
England. Whew, that'd be a good
That's
game.
always a big game.
Yeah.
That's massive.
There's so much history. Those two
remember
teams. What was
Portugal, England. I don't know what Euros it was, but it was the Euros that
04, I think it was.
Rooney got sent off,
04.
and Ronaldo did the whole wink,
I think.
and then the whole of England hated Ronaldo for like a couple months, and then we
Shabs, I'm pretty sure it's 04 in Lisbon, wasn't it?
I remember that so clearly. I was
Should we
watching
get
that
Shabs
match.
to say today?
Yeah, like even like as a Portugal fan, when I saw him do that with Rooney, I was like, whoa. Like,
Yeah, because him and Rooney were like real
They were
close.
tight.
They were close, and he got him sent off. I was like, oh man, there's no rules in this game.
I love stuff like that when you watch the game.
Playing in the
you
World
see
Cup
that.
last year,
So
like it
good.
was no different. Like players that are so close at club level.
club level.
Once they compete at international level, mate,
Okay.
you're the enemy now.
Yeah.
It's- I want
What
your blood.
is that like? Because you're friends with everyone, Source.
I know.
There's no one I've met that doesn't like you. So being competitive as well, like, was that a challenge for you to come up against guys that, like you said, you're playing with on an international level, or they're just mates you're having coffee with, on the weekend, and then you're playing against them the following?
For me, the biggest challenge was when I was playing at South, playing against Penrith. That for me was the biggest challenge. I think on the international stage, I was able to separate my relationship from club level. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, just playing for Souths and up against Penrith because I was there for so long, it was very hard. It was very hard because
You know those boys inside out.
yeah, exactly. And I'm sure it was weird for them as well.
Yeah.
Like when it was on, I don't know, it was just on. I'm sure when we were on the field and we're looking at each other, it was yeah, I can't explain.
You're like,
it.
don't smile, don't
It
smile.
was
don't
weird.
smile.
It was weird. It was weird.
That's funny.
I love it. Well, you've found a perfect way of, being able to be on a good base with everyone now
Yeah.
because you just got this show and everyone can come to you. Doesn't matter what club you play for.
Exactly.
All right, we're going to go local and we've got to talk a little bit about your boys, Western Sydney Wanderers, who, by the way, have kindly given us 2 giveaway items.
That.
Yeah.
Which we will-
How are we giving them away?
This is going to be on socials. So after this episode, go and check out
I'm gonna swipe it.
the Born Offside Instagram, and we'll tell you how you can win one of these signed jerseys. But let's start with Sydney FC Perth Glory because something kind of crazy happened in this game. There was a 2.5-hour delay because of lightning.
I thought the Wanderers game was like that as well.
Well, it affected the Sydney FC game very heavily. And the broadcasters had to extend their show by a couple of hours. Fans in the stadium had to hang around and either you leave or you try and make
Affected
fun
my kids
out
as
of
well.
it.
They ran to my bed. Yeah.
So it affected you too?
Yeah, it
Well,
did.
there
You
you go.
sleep. So they eventually kicked off at like what?
10:30 p.m. I believe.
Jeez, it's,
Yeah.
I've played before. Don't know about you, Source, but when I've played before, and it's when the game gets taken back 2 hours, you're just like, oh.
Yeah, you want to get out of there.
How do you stay motivated?
Yeah, because you're like, you've done the warm up, you're ready, and then it's like, oh, we've got to wait lightning.
Buzzkill.
It's a buzzkill. It's like you almost got to relax again and then refocus.
hard.
It's weird.
It's all like we rely on adrenaline.
Yeah,
right? So we
yeah,
get this
yeah. Your
massive
adrenaline.
shot of adrenaline, and like you're ready. You're in the zone.
Yeah.
Ready for battle.
Oh, it definitely is a
metaphorically.
battle.
But and then the game's cancelled. Was like just took the air out of the room.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
yeah. It's,
and then you're just twiddling your thumbs in the sheds and like, what the hell's going to happen now? Like, and then the game's back on. It was like, oh, okay, and
it's not the it's definitely a different game that's played
Definitely.
after the like 2-hour break for sure.
Well, Sydney FC ended up beating Perth Glory.
That's a
They
big win.
definitely needed a win. They've
Definitely.
not had a great start to the season. So there's that. And then we can talk about Western Sydney Wanderers because you brought them up already as well. They drew with Brisbane Roar up at Suncorp.
Yep.
Love that stadium.
That
Did you like playing at Suncorp?
Love Suncorp.
Yeah.
Love Suncorp. It's
nice
one of the best
stadium.
stadiums in this country for sure. And it's just because it's so enclosed, it's just so loud that the noise just erupts. It's the best.
There's no bad seat at Suncorp.
No.
No bad seat. So, like I said, Western Sydney Wanderers, they've sponsored the pod. We'll be doing this giveaway. Now, guys, I'll do a quick around the grounds of other scores. Melbourne City beat Newcastle Jets. Central Coast Mariners tied with Melbourne Victory. They actually could have won that. Qual opened the scoring.
Big up my boy
and
Qual.
it was just some
Doing his
great
thing.
saves by Izzo, but I really
Was that a
think
goal?
Mariners
You
could
reckon
have
that was
done
a goal?
that.
Which one?
Mariners game?
I didn't see it. I only saw Qual's goal. That's all I
Well,
saw.
I think the centre back had it and then he kind of.
Oh, you reckon? Oh, you think that was a foul?
You reckon?
Nah, not a foul. The centre back's taking a terrible touch. Terrible touch. Qual's just pounced on him super hard. And he's done well to finish it, to be
Yeah,
honest.
he did,
Because
yeah.
the keeper's come out and he's come out at a weird angle. So he's done well to actually
What
finish
happened
it.
with Qual? So he was over at
So he was
Cadiz?
so he signed for Bundesliga team. And he pretty much it wasn't making a lot of appearances. They'll pretty much put him in the second team, which is I think they play in Bundesliga B or something like that. He was making most of his appearances there, and he just wanted to get back to first team football again.
Yeah.
So
It's
that's why he
his
came
brother,
back.
Guerin Qual, signed with Cadiz.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, so his brother, also same thing. Well, not similar thing, but his brother's Newcastle, and then loaned out to
Cadiz.
Cadiz in
Yeah,
Holland
La
division.
Liga.
beautiful.
No, he's in the
Yeah, but then he's moved to Eredivisie.
Eredivisie.
But
Oh,
but
wow.
Cadiz is a La Liga team. He just didn't get any time there.
Beautiful part
Or
of the
not
world there.
much. I don't actually know if he played any minutes for Cadiz until he was
Weird that.
loaned off again. But what I will say is Wellington Phoenix are at the top of the table,
How?
Weird.
which is
But Wanderers were there
wild.
last week.
I know, and Wanderers at second, so it's all very impressive.
We're doing pretty well. I like the team at the moment. I like what Mark Rudin has done because even that 2-0, going down 2-0 to Brisbane, I was like, oh shit, like we've lost this. But you can see they've got like some sort of fighting spirit.
Definitely.
And
The
they've got
backbone.
confidence. They've got a backbone. Centre back Marcelo has been playing unbelievable.
I heard a story about that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh,
Is it true? True or rumor?
the Lyon one?
Yeah.
We
What?
discussed this. Remember we discussed this ages ago. The reason why he left Lyon is because of what was it?
He
farted.
farted and was like laughing in the sheds after a loss, and they sacked him for it.
Yeah, it's like
Ruthless.
it was something weird. It was like it was like a consistent farting.
Oh, was this
Yeah,
consistent?
it was
I thought
like
it was one off.
It was like consistent farting, and then I don't know. It's a rumor. We don't know.
It's alleged.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Well, I have to ask him. Get him on the show.
You've got to use. I don't know if I want him on the show. If that's true.
We'll have to see. But he's been
Respectfully.
playing really, really well. Skipper at the moment,
Love it. Love it, love it,
Okay,
love it.
then.
And since you're such fans of Western Sydney
Oh,
Wanderers.
here we go.
Now, before I dive into, I've got a quiz for them. I thought, why not do a little best of 5
Oh, okay.
Western Sydney Wanderers quiz?
Okay.
But before we do that, you were at Sneakerland over the weekend.
I
We all
was,
saw
yeah.
each other
We
there. Born Offside did a little bit of content there, which was really great. You were on the panel at the event as well.
Yep.
I think it's cool to see football in general more involved in those types of events. It's very, it's very basketball heavy when you go in there.
Yeah, yes, it was.
How was the panel for you?
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. I'm a bit of a sneakerhead myself. I've lost count how many pairs of shoes. I've got shoes that I haven't
Doesn't
even worn.
help when you're friends with Jay from Shoe Grab.
Yeah, no, it doesn't at all. No, it doesn't. But it was good. We had a discussion about shoes, culture, and how that kind of intertwines with sport as well.
Yep.
I know one thing, sports stars, it's particularly myself as well, we do a lot of impulse buying.
Yes.
And,
For sure.
I'll go shopping and I'll just buy whatever and don't have any strategy of what how I'm going to put it together. But,
You got to look drippy.
Drip,
What?
drip,
You got to have drip.
You got a drip?
You got to drip.
drip. Yeah.
All right, Western Sydney Wanderers quiz. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Now we'll just
Trot.
do first to answer. Okay?
Okay.
Gets a point. Who is the current head coach of Western Sydney Wanderers?
Mark Rudin.
Yeah, I was going to say Mark Rooney. That's pretty obvious.
Yeah. Well, you guys
literally
were nervous. I told you. You just got to be quick.
Well, Mark Rooney was former coach of Sydney United. Is that correct?
Sydney United, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Because he's Croatian, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, there'd be a connection there.
See, I know my stuff.
I'm sorry, there's no extra points for that.
Second
What
place.
is the club's official mascot?
Oh, fuck, that's a good question.
I was at the game the other day. But
Is it a
Dingo or
a
something?
devil? Is it a devil?
It is. I think you're right.
Do you know what he's called?
No.
Are you're like trying to find it on the jersey?
No, wait, isn't it
Someone's like reading the
isn't
jersey.
it like a little devil?
Wonder Man?
You're not. You're closer by saying that.
What?
It's 2 words.
Wolf. Oh, fuck.
It's Wanderer Willie.
Oh,
We'll
God,
not get that.
what? How
What
was
was
I
that?
gonna
Oh, can you
Whoa.
say that again?
A Wonder
Wanderer
Willy?
Wonder or Willie?
Yeah, I was never
Yeah.
going to get
Could
that.
be used in very different.
What the fuck? Yeah, Wonder
Welcome
Willy.
to Born Offside, Saw.
Oh, my
Love that.
Lord.
Could be taken
How many
anyway.
people knew that? Jeez.
Wonder or
I don't know,
Willie.
but someone was just screaming Wanderer Willie
Yeah,
that whole time.
Yeah, I can bet.
In which season did Western Sydney Wanderers make their debut in the A-League?
Oh. Can we have a
season?
couple guesses at this?
Yeah. Until someone gets it right.
2003.
No way.
Tell me you just moved to Australia.
Wait, hold on. 2012.
Correct.
Oh, what?
The 2012-2013 season was when they debuted.
I knew that because.
So
I was-
you guys are on 1 each at the moment. We're gonna just
Damn.
Wanderer Willie was just we didn't achieve anything with that one.
Yeah.
2012. That's not that long ago.
That was
All
the
right.
year I debuted.
That's probably why I remember.
Well, something you got in common with Western Sydney.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wanderers have reached 3 A-League grand finals.
Yes.
If you can tell me those years, then
2015. No, it was one.
Well, can I answer? Oh, yeah.
You can answer.
He's wrong. I just.
what years are they?
Wait, what? The years or just 1 year?
Ideally, all 3 years.
What
2013?
years?
Correct?
2017.
No.
What the
Also, 2015 was wrong.
Ooh. For some reason, 2016 is popping in my head.
Correct?
Yeah.
And 2019.
Oh no. It was
2018.
2021. Oh.
No. 2014.
He already said 2014.
Did you?
Yeah. I already
Oh.
did. Was it last year?
Oh,
No, last year.
Nah.
Wait, did you say
nah.
2014?
2012.
I said 2012. No, I didn't. I
You
said,
said
I said 2014.
Yeah, you said 2014.
Yeah, but what the other?
Oh no, I said 2016.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And 2014.
Yeah.
And there's a third one.
Well, it's 20 something.
2012.
No, that's why.
Yeah.
2013. 13.
Yes.
Yeah, 13.
All right. Well,
So,
I'm sorry, Source won that one.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't get. Did I get 14?
Yeah, you said.
I said 13.
You actually got them all.
I did get him.
What the hell?
Anyway, far out.
Cat.
Sorry. Josh said them all. All right. 2-1. This is we'll just make this this is for the
Decider.
win.
Wait, the decider.
Who is the top goal scorer of all time for Western Sydney Wanderers?
It's a Shinoji. Is that his name? Is that his name, bud?
No.
That's not his name, is it?
No, it's not his name, Josh. Don't gaslight me. It's not his name.
They posted in the other day. I have no idea. Who's
Oh
I have
wait,
no
hold on.
idea.
Let me have one more guess, please.
Okay. Just throw some names out there.
Is he a current player? He's not.
No, it's
No,
not
no,
current
no, he's
player.
not current.
It's not current. It's not Mitchell Duke, is it? No. Okay.
Nah,
It's just, I
Mitchell
just thought
Duke,
that.
yeah, I
Just,
forgot about Mitchell Duke.
It's not a bad
I know the face. I just don't know the name.
Is he a centre mid?
No, he'd be a striker.
striker.
Yeah, surely he would.
He's a striker.
Is he a centre mid? Oh,
Why is it I don't know why I thought that.
no, he's a centre mid, and he's
Striker.
I don't know the name. Can you give me the name?
I give up.
Brendan Santalab.
Oh, I should have known that.
Yeah, I feel like
Oh, of
I
course.
have no idea.
it's all right.
Sorry, Santa.
Josh, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're a better Western Sydney Wanderers fan than
Damn, that's
Can I
Colin
see a
Tekers.
jersey?
Just joking.
That's
Can I take a jersey?
embarrassing for
Just
me.
joking. Producer Shabs can confirm that.
Thank you,
If
Shabs.
that's possible or not.
Shabs.
All right. Now how's the voice? So we've hit the end of the pod. And I think, like we do when we have any footy players on here, I'd love for you to build a dream five-a-side
Okay.
with footy players. Now and it's like a football five-a-side.
Yeah, gotcha.
But you can only pick NRL players.
Dewey did one as well, didn't he?
He did do one, and you were on it. Are you gonna do
He
the
only
same
put, he only
service
put,
to
he only
do?
put me in out of pity, though.
It did give that.
I haven't forgotten.
It did give that vibe a little. I won't lie.
And he watched me play on Friday night last week.
Yeah.
Did he?
I scored 6 goals, 2 assists. No big
You
deal.
lot need to get me down to this. I need to see what's
Oh,
cracking.
you have to come down. I play every Wednesday at Fraser Park.
Fraser Park is where? It's
Marrickville?
Oh, yeah.
Cage is so hard.
I love the cage football.
My first game.
Wednesday night?
Yeah, Wednesday night. Come down and play. Would you come play?
Yeah, I can play. For sure. I'm just getting back into it now. So
Well, this one guy was D'ing him up, and he done a pass back with the fence, and I didn't know it was. I'm like, what the?
yeah, you can do that in the cage football.
It's such
Anything
bullshit.
goes.
That's such bullshit.
Anything
Yeah,
goes.
you're literally playing with yourself. Wait, that was bad.
Pause. Anyway, we're Born Offside.
Wonder,
give us
well, what else?
give us your. Claudes didn't even have to set you up for that. You know what I mean? I was just
I did that myself.
Jeez.
I did that to myself.
That's hilarious.
Five-a-side.
Okay. You've got me on the spot there.
I do.
There's a guy who plays at Brisbane.
Oh yeah, Herbie Farnworth.
He's
definitely.
fucking decent.
He's English as well.
He's English. He used to play in the academy, didn't he?
In full Man United.
Yeah, he played in the
So
United
definitely
Academy.
Herbie Farnworth.
All right. Herbie Farnworth.
I need someone solid in the back. Who'd be solid? Tall, rangy. Maybe Isaiah Yeo.
Oh, yeah?
It's a
Be
good
random
shout.
one. I'm
It's a
pretty
good
sure he's
shout,
ex-soccer
though.
player as well.
He
Was
looks
he?
like he might have played.
Really?
He's got a look about him.
Yeah, maybe.
Looks like Peter Crouch as well. Not that it's a good thing.
Not as lanky, but yeah.
Little
Not
bit.
as lanky.
Not as lanky slightly.
Okay. I have to put myself in there, of course. Put myself up front. Who else would there be? I feel like Jerome Luai would be good on his feet.
You
I'm
reckon?
pretty sure he played soccer as well. So I'll
What?
throw-
What's it these Penrith boys
I
are
know,
playing?
I know.
Really?
I'll throw in Jerome Luai. One
One
player?
more.
One more. Wow. Why isn't someone popping out? Someone should pop out.
I reckon Moses would be decent. But no.
I don't get
Because of the
vibe.
kicking technique. Just the kicking.
No.
No.
Nah?
For a five-a-side, you need a bit more
techie.
techers than
Yeah,
that.
you need techers.
Who'd someone just run for days?
Reckon Reece Walsh?
No.
He'd just tap it and run.
Yeah, tap and run. Yeah. Just Buddha, just chase it.
Chase it.
Oh,
Is it
wow.
technical?
I wish you got me to prepare for this.
I mean, you can always submit another option at some point.
Well, who am I missing? A goalkeeper.
Yeah.
You
but
don't
it's
want
like
Yo
five
in
or-
goals?
Hmm?
Yo could work in goals.
He could.
Yeah.
I reckon Guffer
I was thinking Guffo.
Guffer was actually, when we did a little bit of football,
He's not bad.
he could actually like kick around a little bit.
Okay.
Guffer and Ice could. I was shocked about Ice. He had a few moves.
Listen, we'll just go with Adam Dewey. You know,
Oh,
I'll pick you
here we
out.
go.
All right?
Here we go.
You can get in the
Dewey
side.
out of
You
pity,
had him
man.
hanging
You can
on.
play keeper. You can play keeper.
You had him hanging on that whole time, wondering if he was going to make it or not. I love it. Look, I think it's a solid team, and I wonder if we did like a side-by-side against Dewey's team, how they look.
Who would go? We need to get. That'd be great content, to be
I
honest.
will be.
Get
Yeah.
five-a-side full of NRL players.
would be
and
amazing.
See how it goes.
It would be amazing.
See if anyone clotheslines each other.
Man, running on Astro is no joke.
Yeah, it's
Oh my god.
No.
yeah, it's so much
I
harder.
was in so much pain the next morning.
So much harder. Yeah, maybe I'll come this Wednesday, bro.
You've got the TikTok awards.
Oh shit.
Oh, we both do.
Yeah,
We all do, actually.
Yeah. So
So
maybe
speaking
next
of,
Wednesday.
what's coming up? We're gonna wrap this up, but what can people expect to see from you in the next couple of weeks?
Well, we'll shoot an episode with Stephen Crichton on the Let's Trot show tomorrow.
Very excited for
which
that.
that'll be cool. It was actually meant to be with Bizza and Critter, but
Yeah.
Bizza decided that he just remembered he was moving house
Yeah.
the morning before. So
That's
awesome.
normal.
Yeah, that's normal. Thanks for that, Bizza. But yeah, we've got a good episode with Critter. We've got obviously the TikTok awards on Wednesday night, and maybe something in the works with the NFL. But
Oh,
it's
very
a wait-
exciting.
It's a wait and see.
Very exciting. And Owen, what's going on with you?
You know, the usual
The usual. Love it.
content creation.
Very
That's
nice. Well, guys, don't forget these jerseys. We're giving them away on our socials. So jump over there when you've finished the podcast. Once again, thank you for listening. Thank you for joining us,
Hey,
Source.
Pleasure to be
Yeah,
here
thank you.
again.
Such a pleasure to have you
Subbing in.
here. And guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow our accounts, keep up with what we're doing, and we'll catch you next week.